Alright, this is Coach in the Fight again. We are talking about the book by Charles Larkin, Dispensational Truth, or God's Plan and Purpose in the Ages. And we're flipping through here looking for some interesting stuff to talk about. And this is one here along the same lines as the last one, which is God's plan for the earth. And it's discussing the 7 days of this plan. Okay? Now, when you get over here, in this section over here, what you're talking about is, it says, the creation of the earth. So we have the original earth, then we have a chaotic, everyone through a chaotic state, and it gives Genesis 1 and 2 as that one. So Genesis 1 and 1 here, Genesis 1 and 2, and over here, Genesis 1 and 3, and goes all the way through to 2 and 3. Right here, and it's talking about the creative week. So this is the created here, with Adam being born here at day 1. Adam being born at day 1. Let's see if we can count them. We got day 1 here. Of course, day 5 is right here. Looks like they're coming out of Egypt right in this area here, and we know that was about 16, well, I'm not going to guess, but, alright. And then, so this is God's plan. He knew this is the way it was going to work. Created the earth. Right in here you had the age of innocence with Adam and Eve. Over in here you had the age of human government. That's where the area where they built the Tower of Babel. There's the flood right there. I can get in a little closer. There's your flood. Tower of Babel. That's when they were entering into Egypt, so that would have been Abraham, Isaac, Jacob kind of time period. Then this is coming out of Egypt, then going into the different captivities. Of course, the kingdom is split right here with Solomon, and they went into the two different captivities, one in Syria, one in Babylon. Then you have the birth of Christ, birth and death of Christ here. And we enter the church period here. This is a 2000 period, the age of grace. They call it the church age. This is where we kind of been under the Pope's, under the Pope's hand opposed to the Lord's hand, speaking about the whole world. You know, this is the church age. And then what happens at the end of this period here, we go through this period where we have the Antichrist, and we know that the Antichrist also comes during the period of the tribulation. So after the church period, we have this tribulation period, and then after this tribulation period, we have the rock, which comes down and destroys the economic systems of the world, and then we have this millennium age, this age of rest here. Of course, right here, that's Satan being cast down into a pit where he has to stay there for 1,000 years. That's the same 1,000 years that we have this rest, the same 1,000 years that we are waiting for after this tribulation period. Now, after this 1,000-year rest, then the earth goes up in flames. Now, the problem with our eschatology in today's time is that we want to bring this period of time where the earth goes up in flames all the way back to even whenever. Everybody that's ever picked up a Bible said, we are here. All of this stuff got to take place before we get here. All of this stuff. You say, well, people were back in the 1500s talking about the world was about to come to an end. That's about right in here. The world is about to come to an end. We ain't seen none of this yet. We ain't seen none of this stuff yet. And there's a lot of detail in our scripture that talks about this stuff. So that's what it is. Of course, after it goes up, we get the new heaven and new earth, all things new. There is a plan out there. There are some people who know the plan. You can know the plan for yourself. We call it eschatology, or the study of the Lord's plan. All right, well, we'll keep it at 5 minutes. We're gonna do a few more of these. Hopefully, somebody can learn. Yeah, I did turn down the resolution a little bit, so we